I tell you what, I had no idea what I was missing in life before I met you. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Karen Lavender Clothesline. And because I am still Lavender Clothesline here on YouTube, also on eBay and Instagram, today is the day that I'm going to do the much requested thrifting video, thrifting for clothing. Now, in the beginning of my reselling career, I only sold clothing. I only shopped for clothing. And then one day I was in the thrift store. It was probably about a year in, and I was like, look at all this other good stuff. And that's how I started to mix up what I was picking up. But today we're going to try our best to get strictly clothing for resale. I'm going to go up and down the aisles. I'm going to bring you with me and show you what I'm buying and why I'm buying it. All right, that is the plan for today. Red, white, and blue thrift store. I don't know what town this is in. It's in Sarasota somewhere. I always leave the name of the store of where I'm thrifting or hunting for bargains in the show's notes. If you're wondering where the show's notes are, right by the title of this video, there's either the word more or a little down arrow. And you hit that more or down arrow and a whole box opens up and gives you all of my favorites on Amazon, all of the products I'm using, where I'm shopping, and just all the general information you need. All right, let's get in the car. Let's go over to Red, White, and Blue Thrift Store for a clothing thrifting trip. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm taking you with me. Red, White, and Blue Thrift Store. I have to say, I really like their sign. I think they do a good job. Goodwill could take note. What do you think?
I don't know. Looks good to me.
All right, we're gonna get inside. We're gonna grab a cart. Roger is off today. He was like, do you want to thrift together? Yes, I do. Ooh, the store is nice and empty. All right, we're going to look at the TV sign to see what colors are on sale. All sales are final. This store is cash only. So we always have to stop at Wawa. Okay, we have peach, yellow, green, and blue.
I always have to take a picture because I can never remember.
I always say I'm going to do that and then I forget.
And then I look at my phone 10 times.
So you guys have been wanting a clothing video. Good morning. Another reseller in the house. Ooh, competition right out of the gate. They just opened. National Basketball Association.
That's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nike.
How much is it?
$2.99.
Okay.
Sold.
For you or for me?
I don't care. Do you want it?
No. We see the routine. Who's Bobby Jones? Bobby Jones is golf? Is Bobby Jones golf?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Oh.
That means no. If you go,
Well, the
we
price,
want good stuff
it's
today.
not bad, but
Okay.
it's not a great.
It's not
great
spectacular.
line.
Under Armour, $7.99. Old Navy. All right, so this video is going to be a lot of us going through clothing together because that's what you guys have all been saying you want. You're like, hey, you're Lavender Clothesline. What happened to the clothing? Let's sneak past this cart here. I am a hot mess this morning. All right, so the new racks come out and they all get put on this aisle here. Who is this? Innovations. Oh man, this is Armani Exchange, $9.99. What is not on sale? I don't do great with Armani Exchange. I think this is men's, is it? Do we want that for $10? I'm just going to lay it here because I don't know how Armani is doing. I mean, regular Armani I would always pick up, but the Exchange I think is an outlet product. That's their outlet line. Don't quote me on anything I'm going to tell you today. It's been a while since I've been doing clothing. I mean, I always pick up a few pieces here and there, but I used to just fill carts with clothing. Michael Kors.
I don't think I've ever seen
What is that?
Nike, but I never.
Yeah, is it like a little racing
I don't know.
outfit?
I don't think it's.
It's a
looks
jumpsuit.
fake, 'cause I never seen.
Let me see the tag.
The tag looks good.
Made in Thailand, so this is a much older Nike, right?
Just never seen anything like that.
All right, I just pulled this out of this rack, 1989 Taylor's version. Are we thinking this is authentic? Oh, that's a good sign.
Yeah, I don't know. It's nice.
Yeah.
Anything with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, let's throw that in my cart. What do you think of Armani Exchange? Do you do the exchange at all? I'm thinking no to this.
I don't.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put this back. Look at that. It was blue tack, and now they've changed it. tricky. Tricky. Adidas is almost always a no for me. Some Adidas, if it's got a big spell out, and they had a floral pattern a while back. I know that doesn't help you, but I used to pick that up and do well with it. I haven't seen that pattern in a while. Style & Company. Oh, I like this for me. Oh, that is very pretty. What size is that? Large. I'm liking that. I'm throwing that in the cart for me. I love a good peasant blouse. So when you eat too much, you just throw on a peasant blouse, call it a day. All right, so the other reseller that's in the house, he is here every day. Yep, every single day. And he got a Johnny Was. I'm like, darn, it was a sweater. It was beautiful. And I called him. I said, hey, give me that sweater. And I said, who is that? And he said, who do you think it is? I'm like, Johnny. He goes, yep, I spotted it from across the store. But we have hopes that more good things are going to come out. This store is pretty good for clothing, I have to say. But they do up price. Who's making, is this Athleta here?
This
Yeah.
here,
Yeah, what size is that?
Small. $14.99.
Oh, for Athleta. No. All right, we're going to jump into women's clothing right after that last rack. A lot of times children's clothing racks are on this side. I don't do children's clothing. Now, if the other reseller went through this, we don't always pick up the same items. Like, I don't think he does vintage, so I'll have a shot at that. And with Roger in the house, there'll be two of us. Once the store fills up with people, though, it is definitely a competition. Oh, Psycho Bunny. What do you think of this for $12.99? That's high for that, isn't it?
It is high.
Psycho Bunny is a good label, guys. If you see this label, you want to look this up. Especially if the clothing is very like grunge, a lot of buckles, things like that.
It is a little high.
Yeah, it's not on sale. All right, well, oh, there's two of them. Darn. If this was $5.99, I would have grabbed those, especially with a good Psycho Bunny label on it, logo. All right, so we're done with this. I'm going to scoot over to women's racks, and we will be racing back and forth. I did not see that one.
And that one's pretty nice.
I missed that altogether. Throw that in your cart, right?
Yeah, that one's nice. It's the same price, but a lot bigger.
Bigger logo.
Nicer logo.
It's got the cloth tag.
They got weird sizes too. They're numbers.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
A 5.
Not sure what this one is. It's a 5.
Okay.
And I also like the crew neck.
Oh, rather than a V-neck.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think the
V-neck
V-necks don't
doesn't.
do as well for me.
Okay. Well, that's a good tip.
There's a crew neck.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's nice.
Nice, babe. All right, we're gonna scan the racks a little bit. See if I can do this with this hand. This is Zara. I'm gonna wait. I love Max Mara, and I always think it's Max Mara, and it's not, it's Zara. I don't know why my brain confuses those two. Nothing like each other. This is Isaac Mizrahi. Mahomes.
You know who that is?
It's Mahomes.
Quarterback for the Chiefs.
Okay, I knew that. Not at all. Oh, this
Good
is
friends
pretty.
with Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
You know all the gossip. Oh my gosh.
So they're in the same team.
They're on the same team. Made in India. That is cute. All right, I've got to get serious. Keep looking at stuff for myself. I do not need clothing at this point unless I pare down soon. My closet is filled. I do keep my eye open for good Christmas sweaters all year long. I will pick that up all year long. See, now this is Vineyard Vines at $15. I don't think this is worth $15. And it is peach. What was peach? Pull out your photo. 25% off. All right, so it's going to be $14.99. Okay, 25% off. $3.75 off. Yeah, I'm going to wait on that. This is Anthro, $14.99. That's kind of nice. Made in Italy, $15 minus the 25 off. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Oh, this is cute. I've sold this before. This is red tag. Red is not on sale. It's a cat sweater for $9. I know this is crazy. I might put this in my cart. I feel like I've sold this quite a few times. I'll probably get, I'm gonna guess 22 for that, which is not a great profit margin, but with clothing, it's a whole different game than with hard goods. A lot of clothing, the profit margin is smaller because clothing is much more plentiful. You know, you can go into the stores and find cardigan sweaters like in every store. Whereas if you find a hard good that's vintage, you're going to have a lot less competition. So sometimes I set my prices, I think most resellers do, on how rare or how easily an item is found and bought. This is a thick sweater, Old Navy. Old Navy has good buyers. They have good designers. I think they copy some of the better brands' patterns. That is just a guess. Oh, I see a tennis sweater here. Oh, doesn't have a V-neck. I think most tennis sweaters would have this kind of striping with a V-neck, and if it's vintage, I always pick those up. All right, now we're not going to look at every item. You can tell already I'm starting to scan because this store is massive. When I'm in competition with a lot of other resellers in the store, I have tricks that I use to find the better inventory quicker. So one of the first tips that I use is I go down the printed clothing first. It's going to be easier to find a high-end luxury item that's in a print rather than a solid. Like say this whole row was black sweaters. You're going to have to look at every tag or use the touch test to find like cashmere or silk. So you want to look at the prints first if other resellers are going through clothing at a clip and you're trying to keep up. So I will do that. Oh, that's cute. I'm just thinking everything is cute today. Yeah, people are on the move today. DR2 is not a luxury brand, but sometimes I can do well with that brand. I find this brand in TJ Maxx. You're not going to get a lot for the brand, but they do have very nice prints. This is J. Crew, $12.99. Wow. And that's outlet. See those two dots? That means it's an outlet product. Petite extra small at $13. Even on sale, I don't think I would do that. Who is this? Brittany Black. I don't know Brittany Black. Sure, there's a lot of brands I don't know. Ruby Road. I talked about Ruby Road in the bigger sizes. You can do very well with Ruby Road. That's not a big size. Look at you checking out women's clothing.
Eileen Fisher.
Nice. Really nice.
It says it now $194, but they're
they have other sales.
They're asking $64.99.
Oh, that's crazy, especially for a medium. Even that's crazy. They're basing that on this, but Eileen Fisher runs like 50 off sales.
And it's not on
obviously
sale
it's in obviously it's in a thrift store. It was unwanted. That's crazy. What is this one here? It's got a lot of applied work. Ugh. So here is the Paris Atelier. I don't know how to say that word. And Other Stories. They want $9.99. It has little applied floral detail all over it. $9.99, not on sale. When we look up And Other Stories, that's what we're going to call it, the prices are strong. $69, $68. These are pre-owned. $44. I kind of wish it was in a different color. This is like a cocoa color, but for $9.99, I'm going to grab this one. I think I can get a solid $35 to $40 for it, so that one's going in the cart. All right, one of the pieces I did not show you because I have never seen this as a coat. This is Karma Handicrafts. I've seen this style with other tags, other brands, but this is one that I find often, $12.99. I usually find the jacket, a hoodie jacket. I always pick these up. These always do well for me. So my title will have keywords like boho or hippie, things like that. And like I said, these always sell for me. $12.99. Again, a little bit high than it used to be. I used to be able to get stuff like this for $5, but it's a new world. All right, that's going in. Here are two items with the same brand label, Matilda Jane. $5.99 white tag. That's a very cute blouse. Matilda Jane is a hit and miss. Sorry I'm not more help with that. This one I'm gonna take. I think that's a very nice print. Here's a Matilda Jane, but it's just a knit and it has some issues. Now I think those stains would come out, but I'm gonna wait on this Matilda Jane. This one $3.99 also. This is considered peach. What did we say peach was? Somebody help me.
25, I think.
How much?
25%.
Only 25 is the peach. Yeah, okay, I gotta remember green and blue. Yeah, so we're gonna wait on this Matilda Jane. Could be a mistake, but I'm gonna go ahead and take that other printed one. You wanna look at Matilda Jane and run comps and see what items are bringing what kind of pricing. There are really good items within that brand. All right, this is Hinge. This is green. It's like a safari jacket. I'm gonna look this brand up. I'm not too familiar with it. It's designed in Seattle. That is a good sign. All right, let's look up Hinge designed in Seattle. Only one sold. Similar jacket. Best offer was accepted. It was $24. We don't know what it sold for. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait on this, even though this would be, okay, so 8, and we said 75% off. Oh, $2.50. $2.50. Okay, I'm gonna break my own rule. I'm taking that one. Okay, I know I could probably get $19.99 for it. Will take a little while to sell. So I don't always pay attention to the sell-through rate. The sell-through rate is how many sold compared to how many are listed. So if you have 100 of that brand listed and 100 of them sold, that's 100% sell-through rate. So you go by the percentage. I don't always use that. More so I use if there's a good amount of them sold and what kind of price they're bringing. Because I am long tail, I will wait for my buyer. That has always served me well. Do I have items for a couple of years? I do. That never bothers me. I learned that method from Scavenger Life. I'm not even sure if Scavenger Life is still selling. I imagine they are. Oh, we all know that symbol. Look at that. What are they asking for it? $24.99 white. This is the Define jacket. This is Lululemon. I always make sure that their emblem is very straight. A lot of the fakes will not be able to get that emblem to sit straight on the clothing. So if it's crooked, you know you do not have a real Lululemon. All right, 25 is high for this. If it was a bigger size, again, bigger sizes for me always trump smaller sizes. This is a 4. So if it was a 14, that would be in my cart. We all know this label. Johnny Was, Baya. How beautiful is this? Look at the embroidery on this. Johnny Was, even to this day, their embroidery, in my opinion, supersedes anybody else. Okay, this is not mine. This is my friend John's. He found this and put it in his cart. We all know the label. Even Red, White, and Blue knows the label, unfortunately. $35. It does have a few issues. It's got some staining on the cuffs. That looks like it'll come out. Looks like it's coffee or tea. But John was kind enough to let me show this in the video. If you find any of the Johnny Was tags, now there is an order to them, but if you find any of them, if it's a good price, definitely worth the pickup. I do so well with Johnny Was, and it's one of my personal favorite brands. Sometimes I think things just slip past a pricer. $7.99 for a Ralph Lauren down coat. That is a really good price. I thought maybe there was something wrong with it. I tested the zippers, it all works. Nice clean condition. I don't see any staining. $8. Again, I will try to put comps on the screen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish that this time because my schedule is crazy busy today, but this was a great find. Look how cute these sneakers are. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. This is a collaboration. It's a licensed collaboration with Aldo and Barbie. Very cute, living the dream. Now, red, white, and blue does want $24.99, and forgive me if I've been saying Goodwill. Goodwill just comes out of my mouth. We are not in Goodwill, we are in red, white, and blue. All right, so when I run comps on these, because with Aldo shoes, I would have to do that, I would probably only run a comp and take the time to look them up. If it was a collaboration, I don't do well, nor do I pick up Aldo shoes. One sold for $58, and these were pre-owned. But here is where I will use a comparison according to how many have sold, a sell-through rate. So you can see it's one result for the sold item. Now we click that off, it's searching. Now we're going to see how many are listed. 3. Okay, so that is a 25% sell-through rate. The other one's 22.44, 65, and 140. Interesting. 25 is a little bit high. I think if it was on sale, I'd be more tempted. Like if it was even 50 off, that would be lovely. If I got them for 12, I would pick them up. I think I'm gonna wait on these. I think the Barbie thing has cooled enough to where $25 would be too much for that shoe. Looking through a few more printed blouses. This is Lauren Ralph Lauren, green label. Sold in department stores. Might have been sold in Ralph Lauren's own store. I'm going to say probably $7.99. Oh, green tag. This is 75% off, so it's going to be $2. That is a really nice blouse. Accordion pleat. See these pleats? All right, $2. Let's see what size it is, though. Ooh, extra small. Petite extra small is the kiss of death. That's what we call it. Because it's very hard to sell a blouse in small sizes. Now, I know there are plenty of smaller, slim people in the world, but the bigger sizes always sell through quicker for me. I would be sitting on this for a very long time. So $2 is an amazing price, but back in the day, I would have bought this when I was first reselling. I would be thrilled to find this at $2, but for today, we're gonna put it back because, yeah, I don't think it's special enough. It's not that special, as I always say. This is loft. This is retail loft. Kind of nice. I do gravitate towards the wild prints. You know me. It's just what I'm naturally drawn to. This is Bowden. Okay, so it is US 6, which is a small. Cute blouse, $12.99, not on sale. We'll wait on that. Now, if that one was $2, that one I would have taken. I know. Sometimes it's just a judgment call. We've got a linen piece here. Nobody's making that. Ooh, that is a very stiff, heavy linen. Very itchy. I am looking through pajamas. Pajamas. Very quickly. Why do I always do that for pajamas? I always think of Audrey Hepburn. Pajamas. Oh, this is Tahari. Boy, those are soft. I'm missing the bottoms. So what do I look for in pajamas? I look for a couple of brand names. I'll try to leave them on the screen. Definitely vintage. Anything made in France is a yes. Oh, look at this. I could tell who this is right away. This is Lands of Salzburg. Look how cute these are. Oh my goodness. Hey, what kind of dog is this? Let's test his dog knowledge.
I am not good with
You get
dogs.
one guess.
Schnauzer.
I have no idea. I'm gonna say a Lhasa Apso. Is that even a dog?
I think so, yeah.
This is so cute. Look at the eyelid trim. See the detail? When something's quality made, there's always little details to it. $4.99. If these are in good shape, which I will check them over carefully, especially the important bits, we're getting these. $5. Size large. That is great. You're not Googling the puppy. Big cheater.
Let's see if I'm close.
Close. I know, I feel like it's a poodle, right? Some sort of... Okay, I see where you're getting Schnauzer from. Oh,
First thing that came up was a polar bear.
I was going to say we should have bet, but with our knowledge combined, it's not very helpful.
A golden retriever. Wow, those I know are wrong.
Oh, swimwear. I have been selling this swimwear. I'll put a few screenshots on the screen of the items that we picked up together. What? What is happening here? That's a dance outfit. We might as well jump into swimwear while we're here. That's a tiny suit, but that is very well made. Quality. Oh, it's Athleta, size small. Let's see what they're getting for it. Oh, $3. Let's pull this apart. For a second I thought it was a bodysuit, but I'm pretty sure this is swimwear. So for $3 we're gonna grab that. Here's a skirted suit. Little button on the side, could be vintage. I don't know, modern suits are putting buttons on their suits. Who is this? Longitude Women's. We're gonna pass on that. This has a nice feel to it. I'm not saying it's high quality, but it has a nice feel. This is Nip Tuck Swim. Oh, Coca-Cola. But is it really? Is it really a Coca-Cola? We'll never know. We don't know if it's licensed. Anything with a brand name, anything with a logo of a product, you want to make sure that you have a licensed product, because eBay continually gets more and more strict giving out bureaus for if you're trying to sell a fake. So my best advice is don't do it. This is kind of pretty. It's a very soft green. Who is making this? I don't know who that is. Andy. Andy made a swimsuit. Tiny. This looks like to be a Target tag. Kona Soul. I like to find the suits that are very well built, we'll call it, in large sizes with skirts on them. That's probably my #1 seller. Time and True is Walmart. I know Spanx swimwear can do well in the larger sizes. A lot of foundation built into them. This is Mud. That is a Junior's brand. This does not feel like good quality. Usually you can tell just by feeling a suit about the construction of it, like how the construction is. H2O wear. I don't know who that is. Oh, that's cute. I like that tie-dye action going on. This is a vintage suit. Look at the shorts with the little belt. Does that say CEEB? Is that what that's saying? Seed? Never heard of them before. That's a nice top. Who is this? Aqua Eve. I guess Adam and Eve when they're swimming. Aqua Eve. All right, I think we are coming to the end of the decent looking suits. Again, another vintage with the belt. I wonder if these do well. Let's pull this one out. Wonder what year this is from. Now with vintage swimwear, you have to be really careful because the elastic, if it was in chlorine or salt water and not taken care of, this will be all like not good elastic. Yeah, I wouldn't buy a suit that looks like that. Riveting footage right here, just going through the suits. This is a pretty style for a larger size, but I don't think that's a good brand. I don't see the tags. I'm gonna pull it though, just to make sure. $4 for a suit is great. Yeah, even this is, does that say Bal Harbor Swim? Yeah, not a lot of support built in. With the bigger suits, you really want to see a good support system. Swim dress. All right, so how many did we get? We got 1 suit. You know that label, do you?
I do know that label. You taught me that.
Aaron Crafts.
It looks like it has a hole though.
It does. Well, it's merino wool, so that could be a moth damage. So hold it up to the light and see if we can see any other damage. What do they want for it?
$3.99.
You might have more damage in the shoulder. Hold this part up for me, please. Okay, no. I could actually repair that. That's not a hard repair. $3.99. That might be worth getting. I know the tan ones or the beige ones do well. I don't know about red. I don't think I've ever sold a red Aaron Crafts, but I would keep that in your cart and we could look that up. Would you look at the amount of racks in this store? All of these racks are new inventory coming out. It's a shame there's a lack of clothing in this world. That is crazy. I'm being so sarcastic. And a lot of the clothing is very affordable. I'm seeing pieces, quite a few pieces for under $5. So for people that can't find affordable clothing or feel that resellers are buying all the affordable clothing, come to my stores. There's plenty. That's a cute dress. Who is making this? It's got an open back with ties. Yeah, the quality's not there. Gonna wait on that. CC of California, I do their blouses. I really don't pick up their pants. Oh, these are adorable. Let this be my size. Oh, this is Bella Doll. I thought this would be somebody good. Size large. See that? $5 for Bella Doll. Let's hang this on the end. Okay, they're going to be washed, so it doesn't seem like there's any kind of stains or rips or anything that's not going to be able to come out in a wash. Size large, $5. These are going right in the cart. I will put comps on the screen for Bella Doll if you don't know that name. It's not a name I see often, but when I see it, yes, we will always take Bella Doll. Rewash, American Original. I don't know who that is. Now, you can't look up every brand. In the beginning, I used to look up every single item. Shout out to myself. You know, when I first started, I was all in. I would put like 50 things in my cart and bring them all into the dressing room and sit there and comp because I didn't want to comp like out in public. That is cute. Oh, it's not a very good name. Maison d'Amélie. It's French. It says Paris, but it's made in China. That's a very cute top. I love the smocking. That's a shame it's not a better brand. Very cute. $6. I don't know who this is. Cara Chic by NF. Marona. On Fire. Venzia jeans. I feel like I've sold Venzia. Isn't Venzia sold by Lane Bryant? I'm guessing. Is Lane Bryant still even in business? Aloha sweatpants. We all know Athleta. It's a very cute skirt. Let's see if we can separate that out. Athleta does not do well for me. It's so saturated. It's small, cute little tennis skirt. Oh, that's a skirt also. Who's making this? Nobody. Oh, it's right in front of me. Athleta again, $9.99. Oh, isn't that funny? Oh no, it is $9.99. I was thinking for a second that was less, but no. Sports bras. That's like a teddy onesie. Oh, this might be good. Stony Brook. Okay, this is vintage. We're looking for the size tag. Does that say large petite? I think that's what that says. Let's pull this out. Oh, it's got some staining. I used to sell a ton of these. I know. Isn't this something that everybody would pass up? If you find these denim dresses that have pleating here, so it allows for a bigger hip, and the condition is good and the size is large, now you want to run a comp because I haven't found one in a while, but I used to sell these like crazy for $75 to $100 a piece. Okay, so it does have some staining, large, petite. I'm gonna have to look it up and see how they're doing. 100% cotton. I'm not especially thrilled with this one, but I will do my due diligence and look it up. Okay, so looking at comps, vintage denim dresses can still do well. To me, they're not as good as they used to be. 40, 66 for a Ralph Lauren. I did look up the Stony Brook name, but a lot of them you have to go by the style. You're not really looking for a brand. Here's one for 40. 38, 39, 40, $19.99 for the Stony Brook. So I'm going to leave this one, but this used to be really good. Now 5, if you can get 40 for it, that's still a good way to return. Oh, it's got the tie back too. People like that. Should I buy this? If it was on sale, I would get it. But this is going to be a lot of care. I would have to wash this, line dry it, steam it, work on the stains, which will probably come out, but I'm going to wait on that. But I figured I'd mention it because, like I said, I used to sell that and denim jean skirts at a clip. Hundreds of dollars every time. Altogether, I think we have about 15 pieces of clothing. And I just met a subscriber, Christy. And Christy said, "Do you want this?" Thank you, Christy. Of course I want it. It was so nice meeting you and chatting with you. I love when you guys come up to me. All right, so we're putting this painting in. It has nothing to do with clothing. We have to look at artwork a little bit. Our girl can't come to a thrift store and not look at her favorite things. All right, we have little pieces, littles. Oh, this almost looks hand painted. I think it is. It's like a Pueblo painting. We're gonna wait on that.
Oh, look at the dogs playing poker.
We have a horse down there. I think that's all I'm seeing down there. Let's look at the big stuff. All right. Seashell. Original. See, that's proof. Somebody painted it. It's original. Oh, these are all originals. Is it all one artist, do we think? I'm thinking. Interesting. This has texture to it, but it's evenly applied texture, so it makes me think that that is a reproduction. Pretty colors, though. Oh, I see a canvas around the other side. Okay, somebody lost their child. There was an announcement over the PA system to a mom that her child was up at the counter. Purses are counted as part of clothing, so we're gonna do purses. A few of the purses that I picked up last time have sold. I'm trying to remember which ones. The Lucky brand sold. I'll put a picture of it on the screen for you guys. What else sold? I'm trying to remember what other purses I picked up. It all becomes a blur. When you go thrifting 3 to 4 times a week, 2 of those are filming days, it does all become a blur. And right now my garage is organized. Mellissa, my oldest, is helping me list. I have hired her to help with listings. So shout out to you, Mellissa. Such a huge help. So life is a little bit easier these days. This is a Coach bag. It's kind of like a tote bag, $24.99. But peach is on sale, right? Let's take a look at the inner label. This is more like an all-weather bag, in my opinion. Okay, so it is genuine. $24.99, but peach. What was peach? $50? Do I want that for $12.99? I'm not feeling it. I will Google image it. You know what? Let's just do that right now. All right, so we're going to take a picture of it. There we go there. Coach large blue tartan tote bag. Now it is listed for $120. Doesn't mean it's sold because it's in stock. Here it is, 80, 76. A lot of these are in stock though, so these are not sold. 165 in stock. I don't see any sold markings. $349. Yeah, we're gonna have to go into eBay to see if any of these are sold, but I'm not feeling great about it. If this was 75% off, I would grab this, but I believe it's yellow and green. So peach is 25 off, which would be what, $6.50, something like that. Yeah, so just under $20. I'm not feeling great about it. Let's keep going. I don't pick up a lot of Coach bags. I don't know who that is. Who is that? Something Dolphin. Okay, I don't even recognize that logo. It's a very heavy bag. Briefcase. Something. Last time you guys said I missed a Patricia Nash bag, and I probably did. I probably missed a ton of bags while I'm talking about them. This is Juicy. Juicy, the very vintage blingy ones will do well. This is white tag. Kind of cute. Not anything all that earth-shattering. American Leather Company. Okay, I don't know who that is. This is a very nice leather. Red tag, $8.99. That is a pretty bag. I'm gonna leave it, but watch, you guys will be like, you should have picked that up. Okay, I will Google this one. It's that nice that I'm gonna put that in and just Google that. See how it sits? See how it's like scrunchy because the leather is so soft? Nice, nice, nice. I might even keep that for me. You never know. Here's a Coach bag. This is vintage, $19.99. It's just interesting. The color block on that is quite well done. Even the zipper tab. How much are they getting for this? $9.99. Let's pull this one down and see who this is. It feels like leather. I'm just assuming all of these things. Where is the tag? All right, no branding on this. It did have a mark, but I don't recognize this. It does feel like genuine leather. Kind of cute. It's very like, I don't know, 80s. Victoria's Secret bag. Is that a Coach back there? Let's reach way in. Let's see if we can pull this out. Okay, that's kind of cute. Oh, the leather handle is beat. Look how beat that is. Somebody left their purse. It's quite heavy, but that's not a bad bag. If it was in good shape, I would look that one up. When a brand is loved and it's got all of the logo and the name on it, that can be a good thing, but this is just too shot. Kind of reminds me of Chanel. Kind of, not really, like 1%. Oh, we got a key fob here. That's Fossil. That's a cute bag. I do well with the older Fossils, the really nice leather ones, especially the brown ones. What do they want for it? Oh, Red, White, and Blue is recognizing a better bag. Now you think Fossil, you know, the watches, some of them are really inexpensive, but the handbags, the vintage ones can do very well. Yep, another little Fossil. Oh, that's cute. I like that. $9.99 yellow. Oh, okay, so that's 75% off. Oh, it's got a mildew problem. See that in there? Yeah, you don't even want to deal with that. You can clean it up. You can use like kind of like a wipe on it, like an antibacterial wipe, but yeah, I don't like to play with mold or mildew or things like that. Who is this? Who is this? No name. Can everybody please put their names on their handbags? That's a very heavy bag. All right, we have a woven one that's quite cute with this guitar strap band. That's what I call it. I don't think anybody else calls it that. $5.99. Oh, and the blue is pretty. It's a nice tassel. Who is making this? Can she do it with one hand? Probably not. Oh, I did it. Oh, this is Talbot's. It's a very periwinkle color. There's a Coach down here. See, tons of Coach. $15. This one has sun fade on it. All right, so if I get this American leather bag, American Leather Company bag, I will let you know. If it's something good, I will leave comps on the screen. If not, just know I put it back. Wow. Did your card fill up, or it's just you have a big giant coat in there?
Coat, I don't know. Did you ever hear of that brand?
How do we say that brand?
I have no idea.
Pick. That sounds like, now I'm just gonna make a fool of myself. That sounds like Alaskan.
It's down. 90% down.
Really? The label is very nice. Oh, look at their snaps are branded. That's a good sign. But it's made in China. That's not a good sign. I start looking at all of the metal tabs to see. Oh, that's a good sign. This is expensive to make. What are we thinking?
There's a bomber jacket for $1,800.
Get out of here. $150. Those aren't sold. Those are listed. Go into sold, you big cheater. Second time you're cheating today. I bet you it's halfway decent. There's only one sold. That's it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's a shame. 116. But is that a leather? It almost looks. Oh, it's a puffer.
Yeah, that's weird. There's only one.
What are they asking for it?
$14.99.
That's not bad. That looks like a very warm jacket. What are you thinking? Are you going to get it? The solds just aren't there. How many are listed that aren't sold? Maybe a lot of people don't know about the brand. Maybe it's like a really random brand. That company put a lot of money into that, though. All of this seaming. Look how many times this has to pass under a machine. It's got the little flap for the wind above your eyes. Okay, well, you're looking for that. Oh, are you ready?
Not that many.
Push down, though. Push down. 23. So 23 and only one sold in 90 days. You can use Terapeak research, but that's not a good sign.
No.
Okay.
I did find this, though.
Oh, this is Arc'teryx. Now, how do you know that this is real? I don't know. Arc'teryx is a really gorgeous brand, heavily faked. I hate to tell you this. I'm thinking, let me see the inner tags. I'm thinking this is a fake.
Really?
I think. Isn't Arc'teryx USA made? That's got a lot of Chinese characters on it.
Sure.
Don't go by what I'm saying now. You could probably Google image the Arc'teryx little lizardy guy. On a different note, this American Leather Company bag I put into eBay. Okay, so some of these are brand new. Let's filter by condition so that we're comparing apples to apples. Pre-owned. There's 479 solds. 65, 32. You know what? We're going to sort by highest. I always like to sort by highest to see, you know, how high an item can bring at that condition. So this is pre-owned, 109, 89, 89, 79, 79.99. Nice, strong comps. That might be our bag right there. Very similar, $80. It's a satchel. You know, the hand knows after all of these years. The minute I touch this bag, I've never seen this brand. But you can feel and you can see how like supple it. Look at that. That's real leather and it's not crunchy or stiff. Beautiful. And what are we paying for it? $9? Yeah, we'll do that. Nice find. I tell you what, I had no idea what I was missing in life before I met you. Oh wait, turn around. The tail is everything. How funny is this? Oh my gosh, you gotta make a sound.
No sounds.
No sounds. Oh my gosh, are you buying this? Babe, it's only $2.99. Oh, you gotta get this. Yeah, is that what the man says? Look at. Oh, I think that's my thumbnail. Oh my gosh. Leave a comment down below if you like Roger in a chicken suit. I think I liked you in the military jacket better, just saying. Oh, wait. I want to make a thumbnail. This shirt has no branding, and I didn't even see it. I saw the pearl snap buttons, or snaps, at the very corner of my eye, and I said to Roger, pearl snaps. And he pulled this out of one of the new clothing racks. Look how old this tag is. So Roger looks at this tag and says, oh, 100% rayon, that must be vintage. So funny. $4.99. This is a very cool shirt. I might have a hard time knowing the brand, finding the brand. But look at the stagecoach with the Western theme on it. This is everything. We're definitely getting this. Did it have the size on it? It did. It's large. See that L? Very faded, but this is going right in the cart for $5. Love this. I caught you peeking in the back door.
There's stuff back there.
We try not to go near the doors because we know workers are coming in and out, but it's very tempting when they put windows. Why do they put windows? It's so we can see in the back and see how many racks are coming out. Look at all that clothing. Amazing. All right, I saw something in Roger's cart. Where are you going? I was going to look at your cart, your artwork. I didn't get to see this.
Didn't get to see my artwork?
I know. Since when do you pick up artwork? I am a bad influence.
Since I find one with a golfer.
Oh, that is so cute. Oh, look at that. So what is this? A lithograph? I really have to read. Okay, so it's a numbered edition, right? So this is 211 out of 1200. What did I say?
That's what you said.
Okay.
Nice shorts.
With the hearts on them. Oh, that is hysterical. And you got 3 of them.
3 of them.
Let's take a look at this. Oh, these are funny. How cute. 328 out of 1200. Limited edition. Is that what these are called? Limited edition? Oh my word.
That's a moon golfer.
A moon golfer.
That's what it's called.
Moon golfer.
Moon golfer.
Here, put your thumb over that so I can show it. Oh my word. Those are very cute. All right. And a special shout out to Shelly, who I just met. Thank you so much for saying hi, Shelly. You're a sweetheart. We got into talking about different items, and she was saying that I've really helped her, which always blesses me. Because sometimes I feel like it's so chaotic in my videos, but she said that because of me, she picked up a piece of art, I think it was an original drawing, and sold it for $300. So, Shelly, good on you. That is great, and thank you so much for saying hi. All right, guys, hit that like and subscribe button, and as always, go out and get what's yours. Okay, you know I couldn't shut the camera off with showing you one last thing. Just hangering my items while I'm online, waiting for my turn. $3.99 for a vintage, very dirty Diane von Furstenberg silk blouse. I'm going to say this is 1X. $3.99 peach, so this is an additional 25% off. Really good for $3. You want to remember vintage Diane von Furstenberg in silk. So good.